Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. It is Labor Day here in the United States, so I have the day off of work, which is a lovely feeling. We did about 47 loads of laundry this past weekend. It was like only 4, but still that was a lot. So we have recommitted that we are going to do laundry every week. So that's why I didn't make videos this weekend. I blame the laundry. Plus I read like 3 books. Let's put on some makeup. Let's do the Skin Veil base from Laneige. This is the Pure Violet. It has SPF 25 in it, but I've already put on my SPF 50. This is just going to be a little bit of a color corrector and another layer of SPF because why not? For those of you in the United States, I hope you're having a very relaxing day and enjoying your day off of work if you have the day off of work. If you don't have the day off of work, you need to change careers. Do I have a... I'm kidding. I need a wipe. How do I get this far in so many videos without a wipe? You know, one day I'm going to make it big. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. But if I were, I would do like one of those... You know how like on MTV Cribs back in the day when you'd see all the celebrities' houses and stuff, and I was just in awe, right, of all the things that they had, and like how many people they had just chilling, playing pool table, like in their pool, you know, weird stuff, play basketball, whatever. Anyway, what I thought is that when I became rich and famous, which again, never, but if I did, I'd just have somebody handing me wipes all day, like antibacterial, or, you know, baby wipe, you know, just that. I'd have a white person. This is why people with issues don't become famous. They would waste their money on a budget line for wipes and someone to hand them said wipes. Who's insane? I'm insane. Okay. There is Laneige. It does some color correcting. Like I mean, it's not bad. Could I go out like this? Sure. In real life, it looks less chalky, I guess. It's odd because on the camera, I look one way, and in real life, I look another. Just add +10 to stunning beauty, and then you've got it in real. I'm just kidding. Gosh, I'm in a mood today, y'all. Can you tell? I have a couple videos I'm going to film for you today. One is a haul because I have a few things to haul. Not a bunch, but a few. Actually, it's quite a bit. Don't. And then I'm shaking the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation from Danessa Myricks. I am going to try this again because I watched this beautiful woman put makeup on people on Instagram, and I think, I want to do that. I want to look like that. And I have such trouble with her products on my face. It's not the product. It's me. So I'm going to try it again. Anywho, this is the shade 3P. So it's a cute little, so this part is squeezy and replaceable. Okay, I'm not going to put much because you don't need a lot of this from what I understand. I'm going to put that much and we'll see how we go. Anywho, what was I saying before? I've totally forgotten. I'm going to dot this on the old face-a-roni. See, like, I don't think you need a whole lot of this, kids. I think this is where I got in trouble the first time I used it. I went ham, and I shouldn't have. We're dotting. I don't normally put on makeup by dotting it all over my face. A lot of folks do. Like Emily Noel does this all the time, and I don't understand it. So I'm going to try it today. I also watched a Samantha Jane video. If you aren't following her, she lives in Canada. She is a beautiful young lady, and I want to look as pretty as she does. So let's maybe take It's the original. The e.l.f. powder brush. See what I mean? You don't need very much. I've probably put too much, but we're going to go over it with a sponge. Many thanks to those of you who hollered at me yesterday to tell me that the KVD Good Apple Foundation Balm was on sale at Ulta. I did pick up one in the lightest shade, because we're going to go to town and see what is our actual shade. I have, I think, the second to lightest, don't worry, but we're going to get this. The second to lightest neutral shade, and then I have now the lightest neutral shade. Well, it's coming. It's not here yet, dearest. Okay, so we are going to pounce over what we just semi-blended into our skin. So 3P seems to be the right color for me, like dead on shade match of paleness and undertone, which I'm appreciative of. We just got to we got to make sure we don't use too much. That's the key. So a teeny tiny dot covered my whole face, and I think that was probably plenty. I don't have any left, so I used it all, except for that little squash right there. Get that out. And I mean, it was a teeny tiny dot. So that was the key. This is why this product, I haven't been able to work on my face. It's because I was using too much. Okay, it's not, do not act like this is a regular foundation. It is not. It is very, very pigmented, and it is a serum, so it's super, it's tricksy. You think, oh, I'm just gonna, no, you're not. Don't do that. You will look crazy. Do not look crazy. Okay, there's that. Looks nice. I think you could layer it up if you wanted to. I'm not gonna, but I think you could. I'm going freckly today. It's happening. Okay, I'm happy that I found out how to use that. I'm not even exaggerating that I watch her Instagram reels like all the time. And she, first of all, Danessa Myricks is stunningly beautiful. Just, oh my gosh. And she's such a nice person. But also, just the way that she applies makeup is very different, I think, than a lot of other makeup artists. And her products are different than other products. It's just a unique brand, and I love her, and I love the brand. I've got to do the research. I've got to do, if I'm buying a product from her, I need to figure out how to use it. So that's on me, boo. Let's use an oldie but a goodie. This is the KVD. No, this is backing. This back when she was Kat Von D. This is Kat Von D Locket Concealer in 1.5 neutral. I believe this has been re-released with the. Where did my little? I lost my thingy. I guess somewhere down there is my little thingy. Okay, so how can I, does that hurt? Yes, it does. Okay, can I get any out that way? No, I really can't. Oh no. How are we gonna do this, kids? I'm gonna put some on and let it sit anyway, because can we, I mean, we can get a little bit out. I'm just gonna let it sit until I blended it in. This is not optimal. Okay, how? All right, think, kid. What can we do? The spatula is too big. Okay, I pried the stopper out. Now this can be used to just grab product. So we've now broken it. By the way, to pry a stopper out, just take your tweezers, jam it in the side, and wedge the thing out. That's what works for me. Okay, so I've now got probably too much concealer on, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna use it. Okay. Let's see if we can actually blend it out with our fingers. Let's see how that goes. It looks really yellow on screen. It looks kind of yellow in person, but let's see what we can do with it. 1.5 neutral. Huh. Yes, it looks yellow. Hold on. We're going to work on it. So the problem with using a foundation that actually matches my skin tone, now I got to find a concealer that will actually work with it. This is not one of them. Okay, hold on. Take my sponge over it. Continue to blend out. I don't know. I mean, it looks crazy right now, but we'll powder. We'll powder. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's do some cream bronzer. Let's use the NARS's light one. This is her like contoury powder or whatever. Not powder, cream. Let's use that. And let's use a like an ankle brush. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. We'll blend. Don't worry. We're just placing right now. Don't worry about it. That's so cute. She's so cute. Yes, ma'am. And then kind of work that into the outer edge of that concealer so it helps look a little less. Can I see how now we're looking a little less crazy. Not much less crazy, but a little less crazy. I'm gonna take whatever's left and do run under here just because I don't normally, but we're doing it today because I feel like it. Okay. Now let's put on P. Louise eyeshadow primer real quick so that is the last of the powders. You need the tiniest amount of this. I do mean tiny. About as much as you need a foundation. I love it. This will last forever. It is so good. This is in the 0.5 shade. I have the 0 shade, which is pure white, and then the 1.0 shade, which is more my skin tone. This is kind of the in-between of those two. All right. I don't know that I would match this concealer with the foundation again, because, I mean, you can even see it. It's darker. But it's a good concealer. It's still available. It's just called by the new name or whatever, but it is high coverage. But Samantha Jane was using it this morning, and I was like, I remember that concealer, so I dug her out of the depths. Okay, Laura Mercier Secret Under Eye Brightening Powder, and I'll use a little puffy thing to place it. It's dirty, but we're gonna go with it anyway. And then I pulled a powder from the depths, and I'm like, I would like to use this up simply because the packaging is obnoxious. for powder. So we're going to start using her up. Look at this. This was good powder. This is the Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder from Flower. It says it minimizes the appearance of imperfections and it leaves you with an ambient glow. It's gorgeous, but it's freaking huge. I mean, just, you get a puff, which is great. It's a sifter. You dump it in the lid. It is obnoxiously large. So I would like to get it out of my powder drawer and use it up. I don't know if they still sell this in this container anymore, but oof, I would not. It's a fine powder. It's that it's just so fluffy brush. And then whatever's left, I tip back into the lid, back into the sifter. Then the powder puff kind of absorbs it up. And then every like third use, I'll just use the powder puff. That's just how I do, but it's like, I rudely got a phone call. Okay, there's powder. Done and done. For bronzer, I pulled one of my Kimchi Thaler bronzers. This is 04. I went to Miami. And it's a yellow tone bronzer. Of course it is, because of all of Kimchi's bronzers are yellow tone bronzers. Like all of them. If you are not looking for that, get one of the contours, the Thaler contours. That's where you need to go. Because this is how Kim rolls. All of them usable, in my opinion. Every last one of them, even on my skin tone. It's just a different look. It just, you're gonna get a yellow tone bronzer look. It's beautiful. I mean, it's just, her products are stunning, but the bronzers are yellow. The end. Okay. Blush. Do I have one up here to use? I don't think I do. I mean, I do, but I don't. Let's use, we're just gonna pull a random blush. She's on top. The crazy one, Mercedes. And I do mean crazy, like crazy. So let's go lightly. Let's go real lightly. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea. Let's go with the orange side. One tap it off on my towel in front of me, my washcloth, and then lightly. We'll go with the orange side today. So my under eyes aren't as brightened as they normally would be if I had used a brightening concealer, because I used that Kat Von D and it was not brighter than the foundation that I have on. But it still works. Like, it doesn't look as crazy as it did when it was just the foundation and the concealer on. So sometimes you just got to give yourself the rest of the makeup look to like make sure that, I mean, you're good to go. All right, so this again is just the orange side of the Mercedes Thaler blush. If you like kimchi stuff, this is the channel for you, because I have swatches of like almost all the things. Okay. These are powdery. The formula that she did with Trixie Mattel is not that powdery. So I don't know if she's upgraded the formula to have it less powdery in the pan. I don't mind if it's powdery or not. It's gorgeous, the end. But just know that it's gotten less powdery. So there's that. Okay, so let's do brows and highlight. I cannot quit this. This is the iMethod Beauty Grooming and Volumizing Brow Gel. It's in the shade 04. It is perfect for me. iMethod Beauty is sold on Amazon. I have a link down below that will take you to their products. I have some links down below for different companies that I am affiliated with. Some of them I earn commission, most of them I don't. They just track how many people, you know, come to their site or purchase items and from whence they came. And so it helps out my channel because then they know that y'all came there because of me. Whatever. Here, this is the AOA Studio Velour Highlighter, and sometimes I promised that I would go pull the other colors, and I haven't yet, but I promise I will. The shade Sometimes is not on Shop Mercier right now, and I don't know why, because it's the best shade they have. But I know I have other shades of this, and so I'm gonna go pull. I promise I'll do it. I'm gonna pull the other shades so that I can start using them. This one I want to use up at some point, but I have had it for ever. Obviously she looks like through she's held on with Scotch tape and a prayer, but it's invisible in that it's just shine. It is not pigment. It's magic. It's $1. It's amazing, but they have other shades. So check them out. And they also, if you don't break yours, it'll look less destroyed. Okay. There's our base. I'm down for it. Let's spray. Still using it. Would not repurchase. I mean, not that it's like available, but the smell is so odd. I guess it's supposed to be like cologne, but it's weird. Must be a fuzzy or a hair or a brush bristle. I see it. Get behind me, Satan. Oops, I just sprayed that in the wrong direction. So odd. The smell. It's a good setting spray, but the smell is odd, y'all. If y'all have this, tell me what you think it's supposed to smell like. I think we're about down to here, so let's just get that out of our lives. You know. Wolf. Now I'll tell you what smells good. Friggin' Care Bear juice. They milked a Care Bear. Ugh, that's gross. This is the Pick Me Up face mist. It's not even a setting spray. It's just a mist. It's like blueberry gloriousness. It's great. I love it. Love it. There's the face. Okay, eye look. Come through. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's set our lids with a matte cream shade real quick. This is a palette that stays on my vanity. I broke it, but I've also used it a lot, but I broke it. It is a couple of shades from a soda. That was literally the brand name. A soda palette that came off of Beauty Bay. I did not like the other. I only pulled the shades that I liked, and two of them ended up here. This is a white shimmery shade. This is just a cream matte shade that I'm just using to set my lids when I feel the spirit move me to. And I love it. It's great. But these are other ones. This is it's a little bit more buttery, but it's still a cream matte shade. I think that's an Ofra shade. And then these two, this is an M Cosmetics. This is a Wet n Wild. This is the shade Sugar. They're just super white, shimmery shades for my inner corner. So when I forget to use an inner corner highlight, I've always got it on my vanity. That's just a little, and this is a tiny little BoxyCharm Z palette from 17 years ago, approximately. It's great. It works great. Ah! Now I have to make a decision on what I'm going to use. I have so many palettes and I want to use them all, but I also, okay, I know what I'm going to use. There, I should start talking and then I'm good. Let's use this one. This is the Pixie Hello Kitty eyeshadow palette that came out called Harmony Hues. They're all shimmery. So we're going to make a look here. Now I've got two choices of how I can make this look, three actually, sitting right in front of me. And this is why I have these things in front of me, for in case I need to make a look. All shimmery, not a bad thing. I can put just shimmer on my lids, it's fine. But I think I want some mattes as well. This is a palette that it's like a little metallic, magnetic palette from Shop Mercier for $1. They now have like 80 different singles at Shop Mercier for $1 each. But this is one that I put together from some old Coastal Scents. There's some ColourPop and things like that. But each column is just a quick eye look. And I use the browns quite frequently. That's one option. Another is the That's a Dub palette from Revlon. These are not matte, but they that is a beautiful crease shade. And then the other single that I have is a CoverGirl single. It's the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Velvet Mono in 125 Dig Deep. She's just a matte, like slightly cool tone brown. And I think that's the one we're going to use today. It stays over here in my everyday makeup stuff because of this very situation. When I need a crease color, yes, I can use my bronzer. This bronzer is very yellow and I don't want this look to get that yellow. So I'm going to use this shade super lightly in my crease. This is just going to be a super light makeup look today. I'm not going all out, but I do want something in my crease. Some people consider their eye crease part of their contouring, and this will be a great shade to do that with. It really is. It's beautiful, but I'm using it on a pretty fluffy brush. This is the AOA Studio High Def E104 brush. It comes in a duo for $2 with a face brush that's like a kabuki that's also amazing. I don't know that I have one close by, but this is a great brush. It's going to be the only one that I use today. So super light in the crease, and then I want to use this kind of taupey, shimmery, yes. Oh, yeah. On the lid. I bring my shimmer way up in the front because I like my shimmer to be seen with my eye open, and I have the hooded eyes, darling. And so I want that to go up right there. Now, if you want to make it deeper, you can go back in with some of this, but I think what I might do is use this shade. It is still shiny, but I think it has less reflectivity than that taupe shade. Oh, she's pigmented though. Okay, so go a little easy, and I lied about using one brush. We're now using two. Holy Moses, that was a pigmented little shade right there. We weren't quite expecting that much, but now we're doing it. Because why not? Okay. I mean, I didn't go like straight on smoky eye, but it is pigmented. All right, buff that out a little bit. There we go. This is a brush from Florasis, I guess, is that beautiful brand that has all those embossed products that are so beautiful. Mr. Mugwump bought me several products, and this brush, it's like a dual-ended. It came, I think, as a free gift. So it's great. I just hate storing double-ended brushes. Like I have to lay them down because I don't want to squash one of the ends. I don't know, it's weird. I have feelings about brushes being squashed. But anyway, let's buff this out. Gosh, that's a pretty shade, isn't it? It's like this plummy shade. This one. It's like plummy in the pan. I guess it is plummy on the eyes, but it... Yeah. Alright, well, we gotta even it out. I buffed too hard on the side. Goodness gravy goats, that's pretty. Okay, well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I have a video, I think, of this whole collection. I got the whole thing, I think. Anyway, I love it. Hello Kitty is from my childhood, and I love her, and I'm happy to have her. So let's put that on the inner corner. We'll just use the other end of that brush. This looks like just a bright white shade, and it is. That'll be beautiful. This would be a good palette if you like one shadow looks where you just put one, you know, on the mobile lid and then kind of filter. That's not the word. I mean blend, but there was another word that I was going to say. Anyway, you blend it out into the crease and up so that it's just a one shadow look. This would be a great palette for that. This is a beautiful, like beautiful. They have different finishes though. So here, see, it's like a slate blue. It's gorgeous. Anyway, in case you wanted that, there she is. I like it. Picasso. Harmony Hues is the name of that one. Tiny snoring in the hallway. I hope you can hear it. All right. Looking great. This is, I don't even know how long ago. It's gonna be there until I use it slam up because it is gorgeous. Do I want some more? I think I want some more. Let's do, this is another thing that stays in my everyday makeup thing. It is the color Sailor from ColourPop, and she's been used and abused. She does have like a beige base, but she gives a reflect that is just stunning. So I'm going to use her. She's had to be repressed maybe four times. And we are down to the dregs. Another shade that I like is I Heart This. Frog is another one. I mean, they have so many really good beigey, shiny shades. This is just the one that I started to use first. Oh, glory. And I mean, she's fallen out. It's a whole thing. She's just been through it. But this is Sailor. You're like, Leanne, there's hard, I know, there's hard paint. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's gorgeous. It is absolutely stunning. So there she is. Okay. Now I've gilded the lily. We're good. Doesn't even look like much, does it? Except it is. Okay, underneath the eyes, let's go with our Beauty for Real eyeshadow stick in Midnight Marathon, which is a taupe. It gives just a little something. And I just smudge it with my ring finger. Just so that it's not like a harsh line, and that's it. Okay. Great. Do I want to put on eyeliner? No. Should I with this look? Probably. I would, if I was like going to work or something, I probably would put on an eyeliner, either a brown or even a black eyeshadow, and just kind of use a angle brush and use that as liner. That would be perfectly fine. I just don't know that I would feel like putting on like an actual, I don't. But you could. Do your thing, boo. All right, let's pinch our eyelashes together and find what mascara we're going to use whilst we contemplate our life choices. Did y'all see the standing ovation that Brendan Fraser got for that movie, The Whale? I love Brendan Fraser. And he got a really raw deal for speaking up against someone in an executive position taking advantage of him. And I'm glad that he is getting recognition. I love Brendan Fraser. What a guy. We were hanging out yesterday, rewatched, I think, what's my favorite episode of Ted Lasso, which is episode 8 of season 2. It is the one with Jamie's dad. I mean, we see him a couple of times, but this is the one when Jamie's dad comes into the locker room. And it is so unbelievable. Such a good show. But that one's an emotional episode. And I love it. If you haven't seen Ted Lasso, it's on Apple TV, which not a lot of people, I don't know if they know about it or what. It's so good. Like, if you really liked Schitt's Creek, if you like, I'm going to say if you like Gilmore Girls. I know you may think I'm crazy, but it's that good. It is amazing. So good. This is the Merit mascara. It's older than Sin, but it works still. It's just a lovely mascara. Not too crazy. Just beautiful. It works really well. Okay, for lips. Let's use... Do we wanna? Let's try it. I don't know if this is still good. This is the shade Kava from Bite Beauty. I got... It smells fine. I got this forever ago. If my lips fall off, they fall off. Shade Kava, it's beautiful. I remember wearing this when I was I had a job in Chicago. I wore this all the time. It's beautiful. There's the face, kids. What do we think? Are we cute? Let's see if we can get the bangs to go down. Oh no, we are. On our Labor Day weekend, we've got fuzzies from the bed still in our head. It's fine. We're looking fly. We look cute. I like it. I'm going to go film a couple more videos for y'all. We've got to get through these empties and a haul. And then the cycle of life will be complete. I appreciate y'all so much for hanging out and getting ready with me. Thank you so much. Like this video if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.